to this wonderful presentation. We also want to appreciate God who made it possible for us to be here once again every Sunday evening. We come together to share knowledge about
I think network connected A1. No. We'll just have to be patient for him to log in again.
push me out. So I'm so sorry for that. So let's continue. So sorry, I don't know why the network just pushed me out. So I'm back. All right. Okay, so since 1974, this wonderful company called Enagic is being up and running, producing wonderful technology called Kangen machine. And Kangen machine come to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. We all know spring water, water from the top of the rock that hit the down of the rock and change the molecular structures of the water. Now, this group of the Japanese doctors discovered that locations where we have spring water, most people that have access to it do call it miracle water because of the healing property that is present in the spring water. And that was why they call it miracle water. So they had to collect water in about 5 different locations, different countries, to take the water into the lab and check what is there. And they find this healing property that we are going to discuss tonight. Okay, and also look at it that it's not actually easy for people to leave the hustling and bustling environment and be looking for spring location. And how can they help to replicate this technology, this spring water in form of technology so that we can have it at home to help us to convert our tap water into a same spring water. So the research also continued, and they discovered there is another rock called titanium gemstone. Titanium gemstone is one of the precious stones that God deposited in the soil, which you have gold, ruby, sapphire, and so on and so forth. Now, using this titanium rock to make a plate and the water pass through it, and electric shock is on it. This plate will separate the water into two parts: positive electron water and negative electron, meaning bad water and good water. And that was the birth of Kangen technology in 1974. And because they are a group of Japanese doctors, they named the technology Kangen because they are Japanese. The meaning of Kangen means return to origin. So what that simply means is, when you acquire this technology in your home and you're taking water from Kangen machine, you are simply returning back your whole body system back to originally how God has made you, because of the healing property that is present in Kangen water. So, like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti. I'm your host this evening. I'm a CCA distributor. I'm not to be. I'm already a CCA. Sorry for that. So CCA distributor, the first in Nigeria. So I'm so glad to present this to you tonight. So that's how we can talk about water technology without talking about the present water that we met before we come into the Nigerian market. Water plastic storage. A lot of companies produce water in plastics. Now, the problem with this plastic storage is the storage of what helps to store the water. The water sits in this plastic for too long. So there's a chemical used in producing this plastic called bisphenol. You can Google it, BPA. Now, this chemical is used to preserve it. Now, it's very dangerous for human consumption. So the longer the water sits in the plastics, the more emission that leach and destroy the freshness of the water. Now, if you look at the production of plastic water production, when it's being produced, and the fresh one will be taken to NAFDAC for approval. After approval, they will constitute these plastics and distribute. So before it gets to the consumers, it takes minimum of 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months. That long duration of stakes make the water to destroy because of the plastics, because of the chemical that is present in the plastics. That is one. Then two, when the people that help them to distribute receive this water, and most of them keep it ignorantly, keep it in front of their office to attract buyers. When the sun rises and heat on these plastics, it leach and make the chemical to, destroy the freshness of the water. And at the time you are drinking this water, you are not actually drinking what the company produced. The water must have been in something else as at the time you are drinking. So let's continue to see. Now, Kangen machine was produced in 1974, okay? But it was a bigger version of the machine because they were directly used and supplied to hospital in Japan. It was only hospital in Japan that used Kangen machine in 1974. So until 1994, that is 20 whole year, the supply of Kangen machine was used in hospital. 1994, they produced domestic model unit of the same version of the bigger size, but this one is made for home use. We call it Level Look SZ501. And then they started distributions and launched a network marketing system so that those that help them to distribute can also get paid. So that was 1994. So as of today, SZ501 is 30 years as at this 2024. But the main Kangen machine that was started production in 1994 is 50 years as of today. So we are presenting a company that has spent in the market for 50 years. Now, until 2003, the distribution now distribute and enter New York. From New York, they were able to spread to so many countries of the world today, including Africa, which is Nigeria. If you look at African map, you see that it's only Nigeria that have the green button, which is the only Nigeria that have Enagic office. So presently, they run business in 25 countries and 42 locations of offices around the world. So remember, when I talked to you about the production of it, I told you that it was a bigger version. So the smaller one is what a lot of homes are using. So Kangen machine is produced by Enagic company. All right. So remember, I talked to you about the 5 locations where the doctors actually collect the water. One, you can see Ludan, France, Mexico, India, Germany, and Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they call it Samsung water. And most people keen up to get the water because the water heals the body. Now, here is the result of the research done by a group of Japanese doctors led by Dr. Shiriata. Discovered that all the 5 locations where this water is being collected, they have same thing that is common. The healing property present there is called active hydrogen. And active hydrogen, if it is present in water you consume on daily basis, is going to have three major properties. One, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. Now, this three property is what we are going to check in the water that we are having in our presentation tonight. And we have been doing this since 2022. I've done all manner of the presentation showing different kind of bottled water. None could come closer to what you are going to see tonight. So here is a machine called Level Look SD501, was produced in 1994. So 30 years, the machine is being up and running, and a lot of homes are enjoying it. Now, it produced 5 different types of water. The first button is a power button. The next button is a purple button, which is the Kangen button. So, you can actually change the pH from 8.5. That is the minimum pH scales that come out from the machine. So if you press again, it moves you to 9.0 and 9.5. These three properties, these three pH is what is regular that you can consume on daily basis. From 1 year old to adulthood, you can actually consume it on daily basis. Now, the next button is green button, which is neutral. The next one is beauty water for bathing, not for drink, for bathing. We are going to talk about it. The last button, which is called strong Kangen water, which is 11.5. This one is not for regular consumption, okay, but for emergency cases, we can make use of it, but it's actually used for pesticide, for remove chemicals in the food that we cook in our kitchen. Last water is called strong acid water. Strong acid water is a waste product of 11.5. Once you click the strong Kangen water, which is the last button, 11.5 come out from the hose, while the secondary hose, which is under the machine, will dispense strong acid water, 2.5 for hand sanitizer. Now, when you click green button, purple button, you collect Kangen water from the front hose. The back hose will dispense you beauty water. So that is out. So every water coming out from the machine, there is always a waste product of it. The positive electron water will be coming out, which is the bad water from the water supply to the machine. All you need to do is connect it with your tap water in your home, and you get Kangen water and every other water that is also good for use. Now we're going to start the three properties we have in antioxidant, active hydrogen. The three property first one we're going to check is antioxidation, because oxidation is not present. So we check the ORP. The ORP means oxidation reduction potential. So it's actually negative, meaning Kangen water and the spring water is negative, but regular water that we drink, when you use the ORP meter to check, it's going to be positive. That is why it's oxidation water. And when you drink regular water that is oxidation present, it will lead to aging. Why Kangen water and spring water is antioxidant? Because oxidation is not present. And you drink such water, it will slow down in your aging process. So to know more about oxidation is something that you cannot see with your physical eyes that is present in the air. So things that is open will definitely be oxidized, including the food that you consume. But it does more damage to the water more, okay? Now, because oxidation is present in the air, you cannot see with physical eyes. When you live in a highly oxidation-rich environment, then the faster people there will become aging. We become age faster, and sicknesses will dwell in such environment. To test oxidation, okay, you can use apple. A fresh apple, 10-15 minutes become brown. That will tell you that the environment is highly what? Oxidized. So nails also become rotten. So oxidation can relate it to rottenness. So another thing that can also tell you more about oxidation is tomato. A fresh tomato will be a woman who cook a very wonderful and healthy food from this. Okay, but once it becomes rotten, that is oxidation tomato. The soup becomes sour because of the rottenness of the tomato. So in apple and tomato, you will know oxidation. But when it comes to water, you cannot know, because water is transparent in nature. Living tissue plus oxidation is equal to sickness. If the water you consume on daily basis is actually oxidation present, then for a longer time, you are simply consuming what? Disease, sicknesses and disease into your body system, because your body will build what we call acid reflux. Now, to check oxidation in water, the only meter that can tell you that this water is rotten as tomato is ORP meter. Okay, we order it from US. All right, ORP meter is the only thing that can tell you that this water is rotten and this water is fresh. Now, people that do swimming pool, they make use of this meter a lot because in swimming pool, you need the oxidation present in swimming pool. All right, that is why they have to pour all manner of chemical, chlorine and all manner of chemicals to increase the oxidation present. In millivolts, could give positive at least 152,000. The higher it is, the better in swimming pool. But when it comes to water we drink, the reading from the meter to show a minus before the number reading. That makes it a negative, and that makes the water to become what? Antioxidant, and it will reduce oxidative stress. That is why when you blend a fruit, I'm talking about fresh fruit that is freshly collected, that is not chemically, produced, that is not genetically modified, fruit that is blend, okay, you make your smoothie, and because the fruit isn't fresh, drop the meter inside because it's liquid. It also shows negative reading. That's why fruit is called antioxidant, and also Chinese tea and vitamin C when it is liquid. You can use the meter to also read. But a glass cup of Kangen water is reading 400 and above. What does that mean? Kangen water collected from the machine, it has more of potent of antioxidant. And the antioxidant is the healing that is lacking in the other water that you are drinking on a daily basis. That's why you're falling sick. Because as we grow in age, the kind of environment, the food we eat and all that makes the healing property in our body system to dwindle. That is why you see when you're smaller, your body can easily heal up. But when you grow up, it cannot heal. So because in our consumption of food, this antioxidant rich in fruit is not what we eat more, because we dwell more of acid. We dwell more of carbohydrate, which is converted to acid in our body system. So now your tap water, your canned drinks, your waters, that is plastic water, reverse osmosis water, all is reading of positive. That is, when the reading is showing without a minus, it is silent plus. That is oxidation. Aging will be highly what? Oxidized. So I have a video that will teach us more about this. So can you sit back and let's have a watch? So here we have tap water. That means everywhere we do the demonstration, we must have a tap water, a building supply water needed in our demonstration. The next water is a reverse osmosis. Okay, that is what they use a reverse osmosis to burn down the mineral in the water. The next one is Fuji, that's mineral water, chemically induced water. The next one is soft drink. This one represents all sugar drinks, Coke, malt, Fanta, and all the rest. The last water is Kangen water, which is ready collect from Kangen machine by using your tap water and pass it through the machine and get it off. Positive electron water out, and negative is one that we call Kangen water. So this is the ORP meter. When the reading is coming up without a minus, it shows it is a silent plus. Plus means oxidation present, meaning rotten water. This one is tap water, is 400 and above. Reverse osmosis 450 and above, 460, 430. Okay, a little bit dropper. Now this is also 430, but watch out to soft drinks. Soft drink go to 350s and above, meaning soft drinks spark acid reflux in the body. It brings disease faster, but Kangen water is the only one that is negative reading. That means it's antioxidant water. That means oxidation is not present. When this water gets your body system, it becomes electron. This negative becomes electron in your water, your body systems, and it will help the water to transport, to hydrate your body within 30 seconds, according to Dr. Danis. Now, this negative will also help to build your strong immune system in your body system so that your body can be able to fight any form of disease that is coming up, whether organ failure or all manner of disease in your body system, because it will give strength to your red blood cells and white blood cell. Okay, if your body have any form of cancerous cell, which is cancer in the body system, this antioxidant will stop. That is why anybody with cancerous cells need a powerful antioxidant, which you are getting a fresh one of it from Kangen water. And that's why we are helping people that have cancer to help solve their problems. Now here we are looking at the antioxidant present in a fruit versus the one present in a glass cup of Kangen water. So if for you to get the equivalent in banana, you need 94 sticks of banana to get the equivalent in a glass cup of Kangen water. Of course, does that mean you stop eating fruit and banana? No. You need to also eat your banana and fruit to make your smoothies, okay? When you need water to make your smoothie, use Kangen water. Use Kangen water to make your smoothie so that you can get more benefits from the fruit into your body cell, because fruit also contain all manner of nutrients that is also beneficial to our body system. So, but the easier one to consume is Kangen water, which is far, far better. So the second property, which we're going to discuss, is called alkaline, which is anti-aging. Okay, now when you talk about alkaline, there are so many ways of how you can make your water to become alkaline. The first one I call induction. Induction means you add something to the regular water, which step the pH to alkaline. By adding lime or baking soda into water, it becomes alkaline. Or get alkaline bottle. A lot of companies sell alkaline bottle. Pour regular water, then after a little while, it becomes alkaline. All that is called induction. Like that, Avinas and all that, those are chemically induced water. That is, you add something to make the water to become alkaline. So what you have done to the regular water is that you only step up the pH. So the H2O in molecule structure is still very, very intact. So when you consume induction alkaline water, you feel the heaviness of the water in your body, which if your body now needs the alkaline, then it is your kidney and your liver that will break the water to a smaller unit before your cell can receive the alkaline. Such is that doctors say such water is not good for a longer consumption. As a matter of fact, induction water, you can't drink 8 pH, not to talk of 8.5 that is minimum coming out from Kangen machine. Now, induction is not good for a body system because your organs would be the one to break it down to a smaller unit. So that's why it's not good for you to consume it for a longer time. But Kangen water is called ionized. Ionized through separation. Regular water without adding anything to your water, the machine will be separating bad water. If you use the meter to check the two water, you see one is positive, one is negative. So the bad one is a positive, the good one is negative. That is very good for our cell, which is rich in antioxidant. So if you check the pH go on a very high, which is very good because we know that when your body is having more of alkaline body, then disease will definitely far away. Even cancerous cells will not be able to survive. Now, to check pH in water, you need potential liquid, which is a pH tester, either digit or liquid to show you in colored. Now, digits of pH start from 0 and end in 14. 7 is actually the neutral, which is the middle of the pH scale. Anything below 7, light green, yellow, orange, red is acid. Acid leads to what? Sickness for longer consumption. Anything above is alkaline. When it comes to I also, you can also go to that. Okay, at least from 9.5 to 10 is still okay, but anything above 10 is also not too good for our body system because it becomes bleach into your body system. So that is why it's not good to consume more of 11.5 that's coming from our machine. Now, let's watch another video that also gives us more insight into what alkaline should be like. Now, here we have the pH tester, potential hydrogen, that it can show you the color of the water, right? So the first one is tap, which is every building must have, either your well or your tap water, which is government supply. Now, the tap water, which is every country is 7 pH, which is neutral. That's why you are saying that. But that reverse osmosis water is purely acid because reverse osmosis usually flatten nutrient that is in the water. So that means it's not too good for water to be what? Reverse osmosis. But the next water is chemically induced. That's why you are seeing is in blue of alkaline. But immediately you change your water to Kangen water, something begins to happen in your tissue, in your body system that you cannot even see. It will move your body from acid to alkaline. That's what is happening. So it builds the pH up immediately so that your body can have an alkaline pH buffer. Now, when it comes to sugar, sugar is actually a destroyer of our body system. Look at 0.9.5 into sugar, and yet it still remains very conk acid. So anytime you are drinking this sugar, either Coke, Malt, Fanta, or any of it, you are actually bringing sickness to your body. Now, a constant level of it, a cup of sugar into a healthy body, look at what happened to the water. It destroyed immediately to what? To acid. So the secret of Kangen water is that Kangen water helps your body to flush out any form of acidity. Now, the acid range of when it's going to happen will determine how many of sugar that you have consumed before you change your water to Kangen water, will determine how fast your healings will happen. This is what I do tell people about it. So don't ask me, if you started taking Kangen water, you have sugar, when am I going to have my healings? You should be able to answer yourself by how many of this kind of sugar have you consumed in your body system? That is just a fact. So the water here that is rich in, in alkaline is Kangen water, which is the best water for our body system. Through separation of the positive electron out, the water become what? Alkaline. Now, there's a doctor that did a research. The doctor's name is called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. He is a German doctor. He did a research in 1923 and got a physiology Nobel Prize in 1931. He proved in his work that the metabolism tumor, he demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen. Can you see that? Lack of oxygen. Now, meaning lack of oxygen in the body, and the oxygen is talking about, you are getting it about 500 and above in Kangen water, which is the antioxidant. Now, lack of it in the regular water, lack of it in sugar, we do what? We breed acidosis, which is inviting disease, inviting cancerous cells, and in acid body, what happened? Cancerous cells spread and it dominate the body and kill the owner. That's why you see we have all manner of people that is carrying cancer around here, around this our society, because it's becoming 2 for 10 kobo. Let me just call it cancer becoming 2 for 10 kobo. No society you get to now, you see people with breast cancer, people with all manner of disease that is called cancer in their body system. So Kangen water is here to stay to help people that have that kind of condition. Okay, so you can see alkaline body takes care of, makes the body to become healthy, while acid body will bring disease, will bring what? Cancerous cell. Now, the last property we are going to discuss is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about small water clusters, small water that lead to easy absorption. Because of the water is micro size, it makes it so easy and faster for the body what? To absorb. So if you have your coffee, I have coffee, I want to have a sip. Now, because Kangen water is micro size, so it makes it so easy for body to what? To absorb it. So now, human body is made up of 70% of water, because your body is made up of more of water. So, but most water we consume before now, the molecule structure is very larger, so the body is not seeing the water as water. So that is one of the major problems. So most of the time we suffer for what we call dehydration. And dehydration brings all manner of diseases into the human body. To identify that body system is made up of 70% of water, you can need the statistic ratio of water in organs in the body. I like talking about blood. Blood is made up of 82% of water. Okay, so meaning the composition that made up blood 100%, with the remaining 18%, we have red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Now, if water is now lacked, so you can imagine what will have happened, because the water is the electron that help the blood to flow when the heart is pumping. But when the water is not getting access to the, to the arterial wall, then what happens? The platelet becomes sticky and called what we call low density of lipoprotein, which is sticky part of the cholesterol, which is bad cholesterol. And what happens? There will be a reflow. The blood begins to reflect back to the heart, which can lead to high BP or low BP or thereabout. So all these problems begin to compile in the body system before the organs started, collapsing. Now, two important reasons why the water you consume on a daily basis should be micro size. Number one, supply nutrient into the body. Where do you get nutrient from? From the food and fruit we consume on a daily basis. A lot of good numbers of nutrient is present there. So the water you drink after those consumption of food will determine whether the nutrient will get to your cell or to your body. Now, second, detox channel waste out of the body. Where do you also get waste from? A larger portion of the food we are eating and fruit is waste, which stocks in our colon. So if you drink water that is not molecule structures, that is not smaller in unit, it will be very difficult for you to have your free bowel. And also, the food you're also consuming, you are not eating enough fruit that is rich in, fiber, which all these things will not help your body to be able to flush out the toxic that is stuck in the body through the food you consume. So eat good fruit and also drink Kangen water that is micro size, then easily the nutrient will get to the body and this waste of the food and fruit will get out of the body. Microclustering is talking about better hydration. That is, hydration means water penetrates to the body faster and the body swim in water. When that happens, then easily elimination of toxin can happen through defecation and through urination. Regular water is H2O. That is regular water molecule structure. The molecule structure is about 15 to 20. It's in form of ball, it clusters together. And that's why it makes it so difficult to penetrate the body. So it's the larger cluster limit absorption. That's why when you drink a regular water, your tummy is bloated. You feel the heaviness in your body. And your mouth asks you to drink more. Why? Because the body does not recognize the water you are drinking because the structure is so large. That is the problem. So the same water go through this Kangen machine, and Kangen machine will electrolyze it and separate positive electron water out. And the negative one, the molecule structures in H2O as we break, the H as we break to smaller units, make it easy and faster to get into the cell of the body. So I also have another video that will also help us more about this. So to make a tea, we normally do something to the water. We boil the water. At boiling rate of water, do you know that that boiling hotness of the water is micro? That's why when you drop the tea, it brews the tea. Now, Kangen is not being boiled, but let's look at which of the water that will bring out the tea faster. So that is to tell you that the water is, micro, and it can easily penetrate your cell. That's what Dr. Danny said. Within the 30 seconds, Kangen water will get into your cell, your body straight immediately. That's why within a short time, instead of having the toss immediately, you go to the restroom to pee. Because the water hydrates your body within a short period of time. Now, here is second demonstration is talking about the nutrient that your body needs each time you eat a particular food. So the water you drink next will determine whether the nutrient will get to your cell or the nutrient will even be destroyed. Regular water destroys nutrient. Why Kangen water help the nutrient to be multiplied? That is what you are seeing in the second demonstration. So the best water that your body needs, the best water that you need to be drinking on a daily basis is Kangen water. The way you program and invest and budget money on buying houses, buying cars, so you should also budget yourself to buy Kangen machine so that your families can get the best of the best. Because if any of the family is sick, the family will begin to be in disarray. Okay, that's why the health of the family is very, very important. So I said to everyone in the house, change your water, change your life. All right. So what I'm presenting to you today is not just a theory that have not been approved or endorsed by professionals. Not just endorsed, but they write books about it to keep the knowledge to the next generation. The first doctor I'm introducing is Dr. Romishinya. He is a co-inventor of colonoscopy. You can Google to know more about this man. So he wrote about 4 books before he died. So I have some of his book with me. If you need it, you can also get some. Now, Dr. Romishinya, a co-inventor of colonoscopy, means colonoscopy is a position where they put camera from your back head to get access to your internal system and perform operation. So he's a co-inventor of that procedures. Now, the next doctor is Dave Carpenter. He's a naturopathic doctor. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. And that's the guy that gave us the slogan that we're using today. The last one I'm going to also introduce is the Bob G. Wright. Bob G. Wright is a director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. All these doctors, they're based in US. It was after when Kangen moved to New York in 2003 that all these doctors started doing a lot of research about it. So G. Wright says, is the director of American Anti-Cancer Institute, says that he wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not People. Because this body, if anyone have cancer, they will place them on chemo. And he knew that chemo killed the body than the cancer itself. You are much worse out when you go out after you are coming out from chemo room. Okay? You are more worse out. So if you have anyone that is on chemo, or you have anyone that is having cancer in their body, please, as G. Wright says, the best water that you need to facilitate your recovery is Kangen water, or to heal your body is Kangen water. So let's go through all these 3 books that I have and see what they say about Kangen water. On Killing Cancer, Not People by G. Wright, say, step 3 of the cancer diet, restructures ionizer water could save your life. Next is on page 158. It said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, that means the other unit of ionizer machine. He said, I will choose SD501 made by Enagic company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. You can see, gave the machine a name, Rolls Royce. How many of us can afford Rolls Royce? So when you have Kangen machine in your home, you have, it's hospital in your home that you have. So Kangen machine, been in business 30 years, because this cancer, not people, was written about 20 years ago. So Kangen technology is around for over 50 years being in business. On page 170, it says that I have no financial interest in energy company, nor do I received any remuneration for my recommendation. That is not being paid for all that is saying. Is doing it willingly in order to help the next generation. Dr. Romishinya is a professor of surgery in Aba Eastern College of Medicine, New York. He's a chief endoscopy. Endoscopy is from the mouth to gain access to internal system. On his books called Enzyme Factor, he always talk about enzymes, that is cells, and also about what we call it, colon. Now, on the book of Enzyme Factor, page 159, say Kangen water is alkaline rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9, and is considered the very best of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and anti-oxidation. The three properties that we check is what is talking about here. So he had 4 books that he wrote, but unfortunately, Dr. Romishinya died 6 years ago at age 96 years old, but his legacy lives on. So I have Enzyme Factor is available. If you want it, I can get it for you at the rate of 4,000 naira. Okay. I also have the Change Your Water, Change Your Life, also 4,000 naira. So if you need it, just contact us in our office in Adeyemi Jones, you get it. Now, recorded testimony of Dr. Romishinya, someone with inflammation. Inflammation is talking about when the body is going to acid. Acidity actually causes inflames of the joint. Okay, that means the acidity is too much. So the cartilage is already being drawn by the body because the consumption of food you are taking, you are not getting access to, fruits, vegetables, and all the rest. So because that is what is rich in alkaline. All right, so in putting someone of such scenario on Kangen water, in 3 months, you can see the whole system is clean up. This is someone with a breast cancer and chronic constipation. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the system, every death that is a colon that is not, palatable, everything is off within 3 months. The next is someone that is having cancer, but is already running through chemo. You remember, chemo killed the body than the cancer itself. It targeted both good cells and the bad cells. That's why you see the whole system is burnt. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the result is amazing. The whole cells are back to life. And that was what took us to the first testimony that we recorded when we decided to start this business in Nigeria in 2022. This woman, she has the cancer in her body. They discovered cancer in her systems in 2020 during the COVID. 2021, they placed her in 6 doses of chemo in University of Bangkok University Illusion. They have a teaching hospital. So at May 2022, the 6 doses had been taken by all into our system, but nothing changed because she's weak. She cannot stand. She cannot eat. She cannot sleep because the heart pump, the heart is a lot of electron, a lot of, electric is going on in our body system. So the heart pump at a very high rate. So she couldn't sleep. So a friend that I've not seen her for over 8 months, give her a call around May 2022 that there is a miracle water in Maryland. And she came around. I remember that when they were her, 2 guys brought her in. And Simon asked her, what is the problem? She said it. And we first gave her a glass cup of 11.5. 10 minutes after, we gave her, about 2 liters of 9.5. That is, freshly collect from the machine. And they told her she must be coming every day to get the 9.5 because what heals the body is the 9.5, not the 11.5. The 11.5 will only help to facilitate the healing process. And the photograph we are seeing here is 5 weeks after taking the water. You can see the air is back. The air is back, is grown back. At 9 months, she's healed, totally healed. Now, our testimony is this. She said that if anybody tell her that she will escape 2022, because she believed that that's the year that's going to pack up from this wicked world. But God, she get mercy. God show her mercy, courtesy of this water. Right now, as I'm talking to you, the lady I'm talking to you right now, she's in Ontario, in Canada, for a visit on her son. She'll be returning any moment from now back to Nigeria. So that is it. That's the fourth testimony. Now, here is a machine. Level Look SD501 produce 5 different types of water. The next water is clean water, which is 7.0, clean water for medication and also for babies. Baby from a day old, you see, doctor tells all antenatal mother not to give water to them. They should do exclusive breastfeeding. Why? Because they know that all water in Nigeria is bad. It usually makes babies to have constipation. So that's why they said do exclusive breastfeeding. But have you ever think when we were small, our great mother, they used this spoon to feed babies water. What has happened? Because all our water has been bastardized, have been destroyed. Every water we are drinking now is chemically based. That is why it's not good for babies. So when you have Kangen machine in your home, from the day you have baby born, you can click green button and get green water to feed to the babies, because baby also need water. Now, you want to take your medication, you don't use Kangen water to take your doctor prescription drugs. Use neutral water, okay? Because of absorption rate of Kangen water, it will make the drug to become overdose in your body system. So use neutral water or regular water. So that is the second water. The next water is beauty water. So what is beauty water? Beauty water is the waste product of Kangen water. As you are collecting Kangen water from the front, the back hose is dispensing positive electron water, which is the best water for your skin. That is why you are seeing my face, the way I'm looking. I'll be using this water this morning as if bathed beauty water. It relaxes your nerves, it gets rid of wrinkles, and makes your skin to look like a young baby. So I also have a machine. In case you have your money and you don't want to be using bucket to collect beauty water from your kitchen to your bedroom, then the company also have a machine called an spa. So let's watch an spa video. Very fantastic spa in your home. We install in your bedroom. You get direct beauty water. You don't need to use bucket to take water. Now, this spa will get rid of chlorine. One of the things that destroy our skin is chlorine that is present in the water. So this machine will get rid of chlorine. Kangen machine also have antibacterial filter that get rid of chlorine and antibacterial, bacteria or chlorine in the water. Meaning all the chemical will get rid of and make it natural, so that for your body to be able to receive it as a spring water. The same thing also happened to an spa. So this is the result of beauty water. Beauty water moisturize your skin, then your skin to become like a baby skin. Remember when you are still baby, how your skin look like. So that is what takes us to, if your skin can still be kept since when you are baby up to now, how life will be. You change your water, change your life. So the benefit of Kangen water is not just only for you to drink water. So 11.5 coming out from Kangen machine, which is number 4, is not for a regular drink, but for in case of any emergency, Kangen water can rescue that. Someone with asthmatics is going through crisis, and you have Kangen machine in your home, go to the machine, press 11, and get the 11.5 and serve. Then you can rush the person to hospital. So you can practically use it for first aid to facilitate healings. As a matter of fact, this is what we started giving to Sister Titi as a day. So we told her you need to consume 11.5 glass cup in the morning and night. So to help the water penetration, because 11.5 is very, very micro, because of the high alkalinity content there, it's very, very micro size, so it can penetrate the body faster to start helping recovery. Why the 9.5 will perfect the healing process in the body system. So what we also use 11.5 for, when you have the machine outside facilitating healings, you can also use to get rid of pesticide in your food, your beans. Beans now, are you aware that a lot of people use sniper to preserve beans? That's why most beans you buy now, you don't see weevils. Those black ants that is usually come with the beans, it's no longer there. They can't survive the environment of those chemicals that was spent on the beans. That is why you see it's more dangerous for you. If you don't have Kangen machine in your home, before you can cook your beans, first do first parboiling. Get rid of the chemical and now use the second water to cook your beans. So, but Kangen machine, 11.5 for the machine can help you soak your beans, soak your rice, soak your meat. That turkey, you don't know where it's coming from. Soak it. Soak everything before you can now use the 9.5 to start continuing with the cooking. So let's watch how we can help. Remember, every food we are eating is coming from the farm, and farmers use oil-based chemical to filter, to pesticide, to put it on the farm, because farmers know that oil and water don't mix. If you pour oil and water together, the oil will stay afloat and water goes down. So let's watch. That's why farmers use oil-based chemical, so that after the spray of the chemical, if rain fall on the farm, then the chemical will not be washed off. Here we have a sesame oil. So sesame oil is a oil. So tap water is here and 11.5 water from the table of Enagic company. So watch the oil and water, oil will stay afloat, water goes down. But 11.5, because of the microcluster capability of 11.5, it has the power to emulsify, to break the oil to a smaller unit, so that the oil and the water cannot be separated. It makes it a mist-like. So that's the reason why you can soak your beans, your rice, your turkey, all manner of food you want to cook in the kitchen. So that's why we said Kangen machine is a total hospital in a home. So having it in your home, you can use it with so many things for the healthiness of your family. Now, let's use this is tomato. Now, regular water on tomato can only remove the dust and the sand. But 11.5 pouring in on the tomato, less than 1 to 2 minutes, then you see the pesticide that will be sprayed by the farmer. This will be eating even before now. But having Kangen machine in your home, you can actually get rid of all these chemicals. This is what I saw 2022. I said, even no matter the price of this machine, a lot of people will buy the machine, and the vision is coming to pass right now. To the glory of God, we have sold over 300 machines in Nigeria, and a lot of homes are still buying. So you can see the result. That chemicals you are seeing is the pesticide that is sprayed by the farmer. It's already present into the tomato, but 11.5 helps you to get rid of it so that you can enjoy your fruit. So this is the reason why I said every homes in Nigeria need Kangen machine. On soaking your strawberry, you can see the one on the right, while the one on the left is the ordinary water. So if it is not safe to breathe, how can he safe to eat? The guy protect himself and is spraying all manner of chemical to the farm. So if this chemical is water, does he need to protect and guide himself that someone that is going to the moon? No, because this is highly dangerous. But they are spraying on the chemical, on the farm that people will eat. So you need to be on the no side so that you can protect. The next water, which is the final water, is strong acid water, which is 2.5. That is the final water that comes out as a waste product of 11.5. So every water you're collecting, you only have a waste. So 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital in Japan for surgical equipment sterilization. To sterilize surgical equipment is the best water to take care of pesticide, herbicide, and kill all manner of virus. So it killed the germs, 99.9% of germs. We've tested it, we've used it so many times, and the result is amazing. Now, you can use 2.5 to spray on your hand as a hand sanitizer. You can spray it on the floor to clean your computer, to mop your floor, to clean your glass, to spray it on your environment. If you have a garden and the flower is not coming up green and it's bringing yellow, that means some chemical, some ants is eating them, then you can spray 2.5 there. It destroys. That's why you see the video we had before I started my presentation. You see how they use it in the farm and all that. So 2.5 is fantastic. It's also very good on human skin. For example, you wake up in the morning, you're having bad breath. Your husband is complaining your mouth is smelling because you slept over. So you can spray 2.5 to gargle your mouth. You can use 2.5 to brush once in a week. If you do it twice, you're going to have a blister in your mouth because it's very, very conk. So tooth aching and all those manner of things, 2.5 is the best. You have a cut, unhealed wound, or diabetic soil. We use 2.5 to help people that have breast cancer. Now we use 2.5 to wash the breast and soak a bandage on 11.5, and now ramp 11.5 with bandage on the breast cancer while they are drinking 9.5 every day fetch from the machine because of the antioxidant. So let's watch 2.5, how we can use it on the body skin. This someone with eczema. Eczema is one of the things that also happen to so many body skin. 2 weeks of spraying 2.5, drinking 9.5 to take care of internal body, while external body will take care of by 2.5. This psoriasis, very stubborn skin disease before and after. This man carried psoriasis for good 15 years. He worked there in Kota Kinabalu. Kota Kinabalu is an island outside Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Now, look at the difference. 60 days after spraying 2.5 and drinking 9.5. The result actually is amazing. This lady is a Suzanne. She has a psoriasis. You can see her face looking very awkward. 2 months after spraying 2.5 and drinking Kangen water, the result is amazing. Now, a lot of award on this technology, recognitions, but we'd like to talk about 3 certificates. 1, Ministry of Health in Japan certified Kangen machine with this certificate as a medical certification. International Standard Organization certified Kangen machine with this certificate with 13,485, the same number given to all medical equipment in hospital. So around the world, this is the only machine that is a medical device that is used at home as a home appliances. 2003, when the distribution entered New York, that's why we have Central Control Unit office in New York. Now, this Water Quality Association of the United States of America certified Kangen machine with a gold seal. That's why you see this gold seal on the body. So every Kangen machine have this certificate by United States of America. Now, this is what we have for you. Okay, it produced 5 different types of water. Kangen machine produced 5 different types of water, which we've analyzed from A to Z, okay, and to the healthiness of the family. This is a factory that the machine is being produced since 1974. And here is, do you see value in this machine? What value can you place? Kindly go to the chat box and type 777 or type it on the chat if you want to describe it in your own way. That this is a must for heavy homes, how you see the value in this technology. So can you go to the chat box and type it? So you agree with me, it's the best gift for the families around the world. It's the best gift you can give to your family. SD501 is a for that. I believe you're enjoying this section. All right, so let's continue. Let me share my screen. All right. We're in Nigeria, so anything can happen. Okay, so you can see the machine comes with a 5 years warranty, and also durability is 25 years, calculated based on 15 years. Now, what is happening is that, for example, you paid 4,837,500 for SD501. This particular machine is called SD501. It speaks single language, that is English, and the black spot you are seeing is the antibacterial filter, anti-chlorine filter that the water has to go through before the ionization, before the separations. Now, you buy it 4,837,000. If you divide this money with 15 years, the value might give you like 500 naira per day. Meaning, whenever you install the machine, every day, irrespective of the value of water you are fetching, you are spending about 500 naira per day. So in 15 years thereabout, you must have exhausted the old money. So meaning the investment will cover 15 years of, after 15 years, then the machine becomes free. Now, what we see is that most people that buy the machine, less than 6-7 months, they recover their money back and the machine becomes free. Because even in your home, you can monetize the machine. You can monetize the water that comes out from the machine and begin to generate money from your home that can even cover some expenses at home for you. So that is what we mean by that. Now, in 25 years, why they are giving 25 years is because the first NC500 was put in 1994. It will be 30 years by June this year. So by June this year, we're going to extend this 25 years minimum durability. So every 5 years, they extend it. Because the first one I was produced in 1994, okay, is still in the house of Mr. Oshiro producing the same quantity of water from the beginning even till now. So many, according to Mr. Oshiro, said that once you buy any of this Kangen machine, any of the units, that you will use it in your entire life and you see will it to the next generation, to your children. The next one we call Junior, SZ Junior, okay, Junior 4 is 4,085,000 naira. He has 4 plates. He doesn't speak, okay, but whatever he wants, he will write it on the screen, okay. It's 4,085,000 naira. So you can pick any of it. Another one we also have is we have another SD501, which is platinum. I don't have it here. I will install it there again. That one is same thing with this one, but that one speaks 5 language. Is 5,150,000 naira. Okay, that one has 7 plates, but it speaks 5 language. But the cover is platinum. Okay, it's silver colored. This one is white plastics. Okay. Now the other one, which is the bigger one we have presently in Nigeria, is called K8. All right, K8 has 8 plates and speaks 8 language. Well, this one is not designed for the rich. It's a touch screen. Okay, you speak 8 language, and so you also pay the price by paying 6,235,000 naira. So any of the machine you pick, they all have say 5 years warranty and 25 years minimum last span use. Now, if you look at all this that I'm talking about, even the car we are using, does it have minimum last span use of 25 years? No. Most cars is 5 years. Even in 5 years, the brand new car you buy today is no longer a brand new car. So 25 years, if you invested 200 million naira to buy J-Wagon today, in 25 years, that J-Wagon is already a toy vehicle. That's just it. But to enjoy that your lifestyle you want to enjoy, you need this machine to help you to change your water to healthy water. That is why it is a must for every homes. So I have the Anispa. You can use this one as a gift for your wife. You build a new house, you want to change the kind of water you use so that it can relax your body, so that you can enjoy your home whenever you are home. You are feel stressed, fresh in your bathtub, fresh beauty water spa into the bathtub and sleep there for like 15-20 minutes. You really enjoy life, because life is good when you have money. With Kangen machine, you can enjoy your life. So you agree with me that Kangen machine is priceless, is the best gift for the families. SD501 is 4,837,500. It's only water grade machine that is medical grade, ISO 13485 medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. 5 years warranty, 25 years minimum last span. One of a kind patented cleaning system, that is the machine do auto services. It services itself by itself. Once you are fetching, might say service or a right service. Cleaning, once it does that, you don't fetch, allow the water to flow. Once about 130 seconds thereabout, then it will welcome you back to Kangen water 9.5. Then it depends on the setting you left, you will start fetching your water. And e-cleaning is something you do, like if you are using the machine for commercial and you have every water flow, everyone, you can do that e-cleaning once in a month. But if you are using it for private, once in 3 or 4 months, you do e-cleaning. And to do e-cleaning, the material to do it, it comes with the machine inside the box. And also, we send you a video you watch. Anybody can do e-cleaning. That is the services of the machine to scale whatever depth that is inside the plate. Less than, 6 hours. You set it in the night. The next day morning, you return back your machine and start enjoying your water. So here is the bank account. So if you have your money you want to transfer, please kindly do the transfer. Send the alert receipt to the person who invited you, and we need your international passport or driver license, any means of identification, your email address, your office address, your phone number. This is what we need to process your machine, and you have your machine. So please, if you have any question, go to the chat box and type your question and answer so that I can answer you. Okay, so this is the end of my presentation. I believe you enjoy my section. Thank you and God bless you. So please